Hi, I'm Beth Davies. I'm president of Taxes Untangled. We're a CPA firm operating in Ocala and Gainesville, Florida. This will be the last of our 5 videos on entity selection. We'll end with the LLC, or Limited Liability Company. I have addressed the other entities and the implications for federal tax perspective. We're in Florida, so we don't have any state income tax, so that's why I've only addressed the federal. The reason I want to end with the LLC is because it's a legal entity, but for tax purposes, in essence, it doesn't exist. LLCs came into existence probably about 30 years ago, and at the time, IRS would have had to rewrite the whole Internal Revenue Code to address a new entity type. So they decided that they would set up the taxation in a particular manner. For a single owner, it would be taxed as a sole proprietor. For multi-member, meaning more than one owner, it would be taxed as a partnership. And these are the defaults. And in essence, the LLC is just a disregarded entity, as it's called, because it doesn't exist for tax purposes. The other options are to elect to be taxed as a corporation, either a C Corp or an S Corporation. So if a CPA asks you what type of tax entity your business is and you say an LLC, in essence, you've basically told us nothing, because it doesn't tell us how you're taxed. I do recommend LLCs quite frequently. The main reason is for new businesses, it gives you options. You get your business name set up, you get your federal ID, you get the licensing required in the business name, you have the bank account set up, all done in the name of the business, without having to decide what type of entity you really want to be. You can start operating as a sole proprietor and then elect to be a corporation somewhere down the road. If you decide to make that change, sometimes it's not recommended. You should watch the other videos to see how those entities operate. In some businesses, it's a big deal if you have to change your name, because you have to get all new licensing, and that is a hassle, so you don't want to go there if you don't have to. I'm not going to get into the legal liability aspects of the choices you make, because I'm not an attorney, and I would recommend you talk to an attorney about that aspect and what would be best for you. You need to set up a team of experts when you're in business: an attorney, an insurance agent, an accountant, just to name a few. So start putting your team together and talk to everyone about what is best for you. And it's each individual, so you can't go by what your friend is doing. It is based on a number of different factors. So look for a tax and accounting professional to help you make this decision. It's not a DIY option to work with your own taxes when you're in business. That's basically all you need to know about the LLCs. Look at the other 4 videos for the details. Thanks.